Hi everybody. So this lesson is going to be on something called forward head posture. And many of us have forward head posture for all kinds of reasons. It means that when you're looking at a person sideways, what our alignment should be is our ears should be in alignment with our shoulders, in the middle of our shoulders. Our shoulders should be in alignment with our hips, and our hips with our knees, and our knees with our ankles. That's what good alignment is. But because we're always on a phone looking down, or we're looking at a computer, we're driving, we're just reading, all different reasons, and because we are what we call binocular, meaning that our eyes are in front of our face instead of off to the side, what we do is we tend to get into our whatever it is that we're focused on, whether it's our phone, we're just leaning into it, whether we're listening at a conversation, particularly if you're trying to go out to eat, because it's always so noisy in those places. You can't hear, so you have to lean into it. So anyhow, we end up with something called forward head posture, and I have it. I battle it on a regular basis, and it's because of the work that I do. I'm at the computer often, and I have been a licensed massage therapist for the past, going on 26 years now. So, my head's always down, and I'm doing pressure and stuff like that. So what can you do to help that? Well, let's start with why we don't want it. We don't want forward head posture because it takes our center of gravity out of balance. If our head's all the way forward in front of us like this, we'll get rounded neck, we'll get rounded shoulders, which we'll go over here in a little bit. It isn't very aesthetically pleasing. We want to walk up tall, walk standing tall. And what that's going to allow us to do is to be healthier for so many different reasons. Whenever we are compressing in our front of us, we can't breathe as well, our digestion doesn't happen as well as all of the different things that it causes when we're trying to walk. So what can we do about forward head posture? So some of the first things that you can do is just take a nice deep breath in, and you're going to raise your arms. But it's not just that simple. You need to look down at your feet, and you want your feet to be about hip width apart. And you want them to be in alignment with one another. So quite often, instead of our feet being forward like this, we might have one of our foot angled out, or we might just be standing a little bit awkward, one foot in front of the other, or maybe we're leaning on one hip or something like that. So whenever we're trying to correct a posture, we want to be in good posture when we first get started. So you want to look at your feet, have your feet in alignment with one another, have your hips facing forward, be relaxed in your shoulders, so you want your shoulders to roll back, the shoulder blades to be down the back, the bottom of the shoulder blades tipped in. So we're not crunching our shoulder blades together, we're not crunching them together like people have said, oh, you can squeeze a lemon in between there. That's not what we're trying to accomplish. You just want your shoulders to be back, you want your head to be straight, and the shoulder blades down the back and tipped in. So once you've got yourself all figured out that way, and one of the easiest ways to do it is to back up to a wall or a flat surface so that you can feel where your body is at in alignment, because that's straight. Well, hopefully it'll be straight. So anyhow, once you get yourself there, take a nice deep breath in and raise your arms up above your head. And then bring your shoulders down away from your ears so you can see that you're raised up. You want to bring them down away from your ears. Spread your arms apart like this and come out like a goalpost. So you want to come out like a goalpost and have really strong arms. Bring your shoulders and your elbows about level with one another. Bring your arm and your elbow and your fingers in a 90-degree like this. And again, you'll have to look, or I always have to look to see where I'm at. And if you're against the wall, then that will help you to gauge that better. So you can just bring your arms up with a breath and bring them with a lot of energy in them down along the wall. Now, sometimes what you'll do is you'll tip your hands forward. That's another reason why being along the wall, it'll help you to know, because you're sliding down where the back of your arm is at. So what is that going to do? That's going to help strengthen the posterior neck muscles. One of them is the upper trapezius and the middle trapezius. And it's going to help lengthen in through your chest muscles, the pec major muscle, all of these different muscles and stuff that's up and through here. So that's one of the things that you can do. The other thing is that when you're sitting at your desk, you want to have some good ergonomics. You want your feet to be on the floor, and I know that we don't always do that, but try to get your feet to be on the floor. Try to make sure again that your shoulders are rolled back and that the shoulder blades are coming down the back and tipped in. That will automatically bring your head back to where it should be, and it'll prevent you from going like this. So maybe set a timer, set something on your computer just as a reminder that, hey, where's your head at? I know some of us don't even know it's attached to our body. But anyhow, I hope that this helps you with this thing called forward head posture so that you can stay healthy. It reduces headaches. It reduces jaw pain. There's just so many different things that happen when we get our body out of alignment this way. So thank you very much. Bye-bye.